Are you struggling with your self-esteem? Don't you feel good in your body, your mind? Did you try so many things to regain, rebuild that confidence and look for answers, look for the true you and who you are, but you seem to be lost? Before we start this episode, I would like to let you know that this is a safe space, that this channel is a safe space, and I always try to be the most honest with you guys and share my experiences with you. Welcome to the Venloci podcast. Thank you so much for listening to this episode or clicking on this video. It means the world to me. I was thinking about 5 ways to regain your confidence. 5 tips or tricks that helped me out when I was on my lowest. And it's so funny because it was a few days ago. But regaining your confidence and your self-esteem goes way quicker and easier than you think, especially when you already have done it in the past. Just don't lose hope and just remind yourself that you have already been through this phase and that you regained it anyway. Just know that it's just like a little phase that you need to go through, and things happen for a reason, and I am confident to say that all the things that happened to me in my life is to grow, to learn, and to actually find myself more, and that will make myself more confident, because at the end of the day I learned and I know who I am, what I want, what I don't want. Yeah, it just you get know yourself better. So my first point is do what you love. This is my favorite one. I start with this one because this is my favorite one, and because I have always done this, even though sometimes I went to another path that wasn't really mine, but at that moment I wanted to do it and I thought I liked it. I thought it was my passion, and at the end I did it for me and I did it because I wanted it. So look for the things that give you more energy, make you smile, motivated, you know, just little things. Maybe it's just picking flowers and like go on flower hunting outside and put them in a very beautiful vase. Maybe that makes you happy. Maybe that's something that cheers you up in order to do something else in the day. Maybe it's just cleaning and refreshing your space and buying new decoration or listening to music. Maybe make your music yourself, singing, dancing. What else? I'm trying to look for examples. Drawing, maybe trying something new, making videos like I do. This is really what I love. This is my passion, and I instantly get way more happier, more inspired, and more confident when I do this because I prepare myself. I get myself ready and beautiful, and I feel beautiful. It's like that little extra time that I spent on my looks than when I go out. So I feel like in my bubble, I feel like in my space, and I feel very safe as well. So and I can just do and talk and say whatever I want. So yeah, so these are the things that really help. Maybe you can also write down how you see yourself, how you want to be, and make that visual line design for you. So the second point is go out. That's a point that I should do more often as well. So I'm also speaking to myself right now. It's very rare that I go out, that I go take myself on a shopping day, that I go eat something by myself. It doesn't always need to be with someone, but I mean, it is even more fun when you're with someone, of course. So that's what I like to do, like that's what I try to do, and come more like out of my space and go out, just, you know, just already being outside and go for a walk in nature to your favorite park or get your favorite drink or whatever, just boosting up that energy that you need to feel good. And that's so important. Like, it refreshes your brain. It's like not a myth, you know, it's like it is really scientific true. So yeah, and I really try very hard to just go and see my good friend, and then we just do things together. It doesn't need to be very extra. Like, we paint together, we cook together. I mean, she cooks because I cannot cook, but it really, like, it means the world to me. And just feeling good around your friends, and yeah, it's very nice. Very nice, and it helps me to also have a step away from my problems, so I can look at it a different way and just to let it rest as well. Like the things that give me pressure or stress and feel like push myself down. So, or what you can do as well is take your camera and go to the city or whatever and make some very nice pictures, so you can like frame it later or whatever. You can do whatever what you want with it, but you will be outside, so that's a good thing. Explore things, go visit things like museums. That's amazing. Just take your boyfriend, your sister, your niece, your cousin, your dad, your mom, your best friend with you. I don't know, but or alone. It's so fine. There's nothing wrong at being alone, and it's just so refreshing. It's so refreshing, and you will be so proud of yourself as well. Just always have in mind that if you get to do it, you will be so proud of yourself. You feel so good. That feeling that no one or nothing can take away from you. That's what you need to look for. Okay, so point number 3 is don't rush or don't push yourself too much. So in my previous episode on this channel, I'm talking about the truth, and I'm also explaining that I am very scared of wasting my time and losing time. But because of that, I always get in a rush and I push myself in directions without, like, I do think about it very well, but also it's a little impulsive because it comes from something else. It comes from insecurities and anxiety. And it's important to, just think about things, do things slowly, take your time for yourself, and, it doesn't need to be a whole week, even just a day for yourself, or like a few hours for yourself without any social media, any notifications or anything. Just you, your brain, and whatever you want to do. Just breathe, take some time. And I mean, I can understand that you could get scared of being in that moment of silence, and that you will get alone with your brain, and maybe you are a overthinker, but just write it down then, or just do something that will get away of these thoughts, and or try to understand your thoughts. I feel like you don't need to always run away of them. Just be honest, don't be afraid, and like I said in my previous episode, is that you should not run away from your anxiety, because then only you can grow out of it. You can learn and see things that you haven't seen before, and maybe you will get less scared eventually, and this will also help to boost your confidence. Actually, just take your time for things. I know that society makes us believe that time is so important, and that everything needs to happen right now at this moment, and quick. But time is just an illusion. Remember that time is just an illusion, and that it's in your hands to play with it and see what works for you better, and how you can plan certain things to get some fulfillment out of it, get some bonus points out of time. It's how you use it, it's how you see the things eventually, how you look with your own eyes through the world. So maybe you should just try open yourself, open your mind, and see things differently, and also notion on time. Maybe just get the back of time and stress off your shoulders. I know it's so easy to say that because I am the most stressed human here, okay? I have a lot of anxiety and I stress a lot, like, believe me, but I feel like when I remember myself to just take some time of the time that we receive and do something with it to take advantage of it, honestly, it's a game changer. Like, literally game changer. You make your own rules. Just go and be creative. Look what works the best for you. Just sit down and do nothing. Look at the wall. I don't know. Look outside. Count the birds. I don't know. Just do something without thinking, oh my god, I am wasting a lot of time right now. I need to do something. I feel so useless. These are very negative thoughts, and negative thoughts eat the positive thoughts, and then there will be no positive thoughts to get you up again. So like, it's a vicious circle. Just really remove these negative thoughts. Be like, shh, like shush them, honestly. Be rude to them. And instead of telling you these negative things, be like, okay, you know what are 10 minutes in life? And 10 minutes where I can resource myself, be quiet, and these 10 minutes will actually be life-changing. Because when you take these 10 minutes in life, or maybe like 2 hours in life, I don't know, it's up to you. Maybe a month, I don't know what you can do, but thanks to taking those minutes, those hours, weeks, whatever, you will get even better, even stronger, like the best version of you, and you will be able to manage a lot more. And you will feel so much stronger, more powerful, more confident. Okay, number 4 is actually something totally different, but it's not unimportant actually. It's clothes. It's finding your own style, like I said, but also just go shopping, just treat yourself, just get yourself that bag you wanted for years and you procrastinated because I don't know why. I always do that as well. Like, I have the money, but I'd rather spend it on little weird things that I don't need instead of that one expensive thing, but that will make me so happy. Or just, treat yourself on a new necklace, or just play with your wardrobe. Just go and try to mix, match, whatever. Have fun, make photos, or prepare some nice outfits for events that you would like to go to, so you can manifest it, or maybe plan it right away. Clothes is actually so much more than just fabric, honestly. It's you. It's how you present yourself to the world, how you feel. And it's okay to always wear black, for example, because I know I can hear it. Like, I know that a lot of people be like, because I know some people like that, be like, yeah, but I'm always wearing black and it's not okay. People say like I should wear more color and it will be more, I will be more happier, or like look like that, I think. But I don't like color either. It's too much for me and I feel more secure with black. But you should do what you want to do. and where you feel the most comfortable in, you know. If black is your color, then that's it. And I think, girl, I think that black is such a beautiful color to wear because first of all it's easy, second of all it goes with everything, so yeah, it's easy. Third of all, I think it's very classy and it's easy to make it so elevated. So there is nothing wrong with that. Just see what works for you, honestly. Another little topic, like another little point that isn't actually that little, it's actually a very big point, is your friends or just your circle. Why do we always say make it small? Make sure to get around people that are there for the good reasons, and you will feel that. You will feel it right away. If you feel like you should be friends with someone just to get somewhere, I don't know for which kind of reason, it's not going to help boost your confidence because you will constantly mirror yourself to that person and you won't have that real connection with that person, just the idea of your friendship with that person because you would like to, I don't know, like get introduced to their people for certain reasons or whatever. It happens a lot. Protect yourself of the bad energies, especially when you don't have a lot of self-esteem. If you have a lot of self-esteem, it's like a different story. But just learn what type of people are fitting in your life. Know what you want as well. Put boundaries, it's so important. Just make sure that you're around people with good energy and that are giving you energy, that make you laugh, that help you in bad times, that listen to you. I don't know, just these little things, and that you trust. Like, trust is so important. If you already have like one or two people that you trust and that you know you can go to and ask a favor or to just have a good time with, that's already huge. That's already huge. And it's not even a big deal to not have a lot of friends, you know, because that's just, if you're like younger, don't worry about it. When I was a teenager, I always wanted to be popular, have a lot of friends, be known at school, but most of the time I was actually alone or with the boys. And that's okay. That's totally fine. You should just feel good. That's the most important. And the more friends you have, the more fake, the more people who won't be there for you, and the less numbers you can call when you have an emergency. That's just totally fine. Like, the less, the more valuable, actually. And also be around people that inspire you. Or follow people, for example, on social media that inspire you, not to copy, not to mirror yourself, like not to compare yourself with. Very important, please, because that won't help at all. We all know that, but I would like to re-say it out loud. We all do it sometimes, but this is not gonna help, honey. No, if this is the case, unfollow the person. I'm really sorry. Just make sure you don't see that person all the time on your feed. You can also just hide it or whatever, but that's just not good. Just think about you and your health, babes, please. That's the most important. Then you can see in the future what you do with it, but yeah. So, but no, just people that inspire you. You be like, oh my god, I should try that as well. Like, oh my god, yes, this, I see the things here that I want to do or try or buy or whatever. That's the most important. Not the people that you think of like, oh damn, I wish I had that too. I wish I did that as well. And she's there again and I'm not. Like, that's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. And I've been in the shoes. Like, just stop right away when you feel like it's happening. Okay. Last but not least, this is a very hard one. Well, especially for me, and I'm still trying to learn to do that. And that's keeping things secret, or just to keep things for yourself until you're sure, or until you manage to finish it, I don't know, until it's ready to get introduced by the world, I think. Because it's like, yeah, it is a mistake though. I made a mistake several times for example, when I read something, saw something, explored something, and that I found something very cool or unique or whatever, I'm the first one I'm the first one posting it on social media or share it with whoever is in front of me. And then I've lost it. You know? It's not that special anymore. And 9 out of 10, there's like a big chance that someone will run away with your idea as well, or do the same, just be faster than you or whatever. And I learned it a lot of times in a hard way. So also, when you're gonna keep things for yourself and if eventually it doesn't work out, you won't feel that bad about it. Yeah, okay, yeah, you will feel bad about it, but you won't feel like you would disappoint people or failed that hard or whatever, because no one knew. And that's something I struggle with as well, is I'm quite ambitious, and when I have an idea, I start creating and I start posting and whatever and whatever and whatever, instead of just working on it in silence, and then maybe eventually, if I see that it's working, or when I see it's ready, then eventually creating the account or posting it or whatever, or talking about it. But like I said, I always go fast, a little impulsive, and I am an open book. Like, I always say what I'm thinking. I do what I'm saying. I wanted to say that, but I like to share, and sometimes I overshare, and oversharing is just not okay. And it happened to me to trap myself. Like, because of that, I trapped myself multiple times, and I felt like I was letting down people or disappointing people, or I felt like I was giving the image of myself of the person that never get things done, because eventually I quit or whatever. And these little things, it breaks me every single time and makes me feel I don't know, like, not worthless. That's a very huge word, but you know what I mean, and that doesn't really feed my confidence, you know what I mean? So avoid doing that as well. Try to keep it for yourself, write it down, and see how it goes, and think about it before giving it away, you know? So yeah, these were my 5 tips or tricks, kinda, to regain your confidence or boost your confidence even more. And I would like to let you know that even if I don't know you, I'm already so proud of you, because you made it till the end. You made it till the end, and it means that you really want to try to regain your confidence and really want to do your best. And that's what counts at the end of the day. Doing your best, going for it, and try to have solutions and getting out of the negative space. Thank you so much, and I see you in the next episode.